ain't funny, take it slow. Do you wanna wait for the dough? I'm a rock star, yes you know. When I enter, they go down low. Oh yeah, Caro, I me pass claro. You a diva, yes I.
Hi guys, and thank you so much for clicking to watch this video. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, please don't leave without clicking the subscribe button and click on the notification bell so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. What a mouthful, but we have to for the marketing, right? So as you can see, I have done a full beat here, and this beat is I think you could call it a full face of Makeup London products. So I don't have the whole collection. I don't have all Makeup Revolution products, but with the products that I had, I could create this entire look, all except the brows and I guess concealer for highlight. I think that's the only thing that I used that wasn't oh, and my primer. But those are the only things I used that weren't Makeup Revolution. Otherwise everything else was, and I really love the way this look turned out. So if you want to see how, you know, I feel like makeup is so expensive that when brands like Makeup Revolution come through, I'm just like, yes, that's what it is about. Also, thank you so much to Sophie, my friend, who bought me some of these products. She bought me the lipstick that I'm using today and the eyeshadow palettes that I'm using today for my graduation gift. Thank you so much, friend. I hope you're watching this video and I hope you get to see the look that I recreated with my birthday present. Graduation present. Whatever. Presents, yes. And yeah, guys, I'm also sorry that I'm not as consistent as I said I would be. Let's take it back to one upload a week. I'm trying my best with 2, but guys, sometimes it really isn't practical. So if I do upload something on a Thursday, I guess it's a bonus, but literally let's try get something Tuesdays because stuff is getting a bit busy. Anyway, I love you guys so much and I hope you guys do enjoy this video. As you can see, I've zoomed you into my face, and so we're going to start with this tutorial, or me trying out a few products. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by prepping the skin for the makeup application. So I'm going to use this Allego Pro Prep primer. It's a smoothing primer. It helps smooth your skin and fill up your pores. So I am actually a big fan of this primer. I love how it blurs out the skin, and you know, I'm pretty sure y'all can see that. And then what I'm also going to do to prep my skin is to use this Makeup Revolution London Pro Fix Illuminating Spray. So I'm only showing you this product because it is one of the stars of the show. So it says to shake well before use. So I'm going to shake it and then I'm just going to apply that onto my skin. So it is a fixing spray, it's not a prepping spray, and so I'm not expecting it to do the most, but it is an illuminating spray, so I do want my skin to look fresh, to look glowy, and to just look alive. So I'm gonna wait for that to settle. Okay, on number 1, this spray is a bit it smells bad, so I don't know how I feel about that. It smells really bad, and so yeah, it smells like medicine. So I'm not sure if, like, I mean, fixing spray should be light smelling, you know, lightweight, smelling good. This smells it's a bit harsh. It's a harsh smell. Anyway, let's get into the makeup application part of this video. I'm going to prep my eyes. I'm going to prime my eyes using my Makeup Revolution concealer. There we are. So I'm going to use this Makeup Revolution concealer. So story about this concealer. There we are. So this is the concealers I got. You can get everything that I'm talking about at Clicks. So basically what I've noticed about this concealer, my problems with this concealer is the shade range. So I got the shade C13. And I mean, on the outside, it looked like a great shade that I could highlight with. I'm going to show it to you again. it looked very bright and it looked like something I could highlight with. And I mean, not only that, I did kind of test it out. So it was C13, and I don't know the one right above that. That one was too light. So I decided to take C13, which I now feel is too dark. Okay, it's too dark to like highlight my skin. It's actually my foundation shade is what I realized. So I'm just going to use it to, you know, prep my eyes for the makeup application. But I honestly can't like use this to highlight and contour, which is awkward because, you know, I thought I could get one for it. And the thing is, the one that's lighter than this one is a bit too light. So I don't know if that means, and I mean, it's just the clicks that I went to. I went to the clicks in Somerset West, and it's basically for Caucasians. So basically it. So to set this this concealer, I'm going to use my Makeup Revolution palette, and as you can see, it broke. So it's a palette, it's the Makeup Revolution Iconic Light and Contour Pro palette. It comes in 8 shades, right? So I see this is the highlight shade, which broke. I dropped it, so it broke, but it's I'm gonna try the highlighter out. This is like a banana yellow, which I'm gonna use to set. And then these are like very bright shades, which I don't know what I would do with. But I'm looking at these dark ones here. Okay, let's try and get the light. Yes, I'm looking at these. This looks like sort of like a bronzing shade, if I'm not mistaken, something I could bronze with. And then I'll use this dark one to contour. But for now, I'm going to set my eyes with the banana yellow shade that is over here, and I'm gonna need to be careful because I dropped it and broke, and I haven't even used it before. This is the first time I'm trying it out. Just gonna use that to set, and I love the yellow I love the shade yellow for setting under the eyes. I think I'm gonna enjoy that, but I'm just using that to set my eyes. So I'm not sure the direction I'm taking with today's eye look. I know lips because I only have one lipstick from Makeup Revolution, but I'm a bit anxious to see what I come up with as well. Okay, so basically I've got 2 eyeshadow palettes here from Makeup Revolution, and I should mention that a good friend of mine, Sophie, bought these for me for my as a graduation present. So I've got the Makeup Revolution London palette. This is the After Party Life on the Dance Floor After Party palette. Okay, so fan of the packaging. This is such beautiful packaging. And then I also love the fact I mean, look at these shades. I love these shades, and thanks to you, Soph, because now I also have a mirror, right, that I use. I've stopped using a proper mirror. This is my go-to palette. I don't think I've created a look without this palette in a while, and so I'm really a fan. The pigment on this is just so amazing. So this eyeshadow palette comes in about 26 shades, right? So at the top you'll see that it's the first 6 shades are matte, and then the rest of the 18 shades are shimmer shades. And I really love the pigment on this eyeshadow. I'm just gonna swatch that on my finger. I think that's great pigment. Let me try swatch it on my hand. That's my favorite gold. Quite amazing. I love this palette. Makeup Revolution, it's really coming through. I'll make sure that the prices are there as I speak. And then I've also got the Makeup Revolution Redemption palette, Mermaids versus Unicorns, and it's in 12 shades. And so I really think I haven't done this palette justice. I feel like there are so many looks I could create with this palette. And I mean the greens and the blues and like the purples. I've only, if you can see, like I've only gone in to this deep purple. But yeah, I'm gonna see the look I'm gonna create today. I think I'm gonna do a purple monochromatic look because my lipstick was purple. I don't know, we're gonna have to try and see. But these are all shimmer shades. The pigment here is also really great. I'm gonna just swatch that blue for you. I mean, look at how pretty that comes out. Pretty. And then here's the gold. I think they swatch really nicely, especially for drugstore eyeshadow palettes. So when I got this eyeshadow palette, it came with, I'm just trying to unlock my phone so I can get the information. It came with a sheet with all the names of the eyeshadows listed, but I lost that like a couple of moons ago. I'm gonna check what I can get on Google so that as I do my eyeshadow, you guys know which shades I'm using. So to start off, I'm gonna go in with Until Dawn. This is my favorite transition shade by far from this palette. So I'm gonna go in with this brown over here. And the shade name is Until Dawn, right? Until Dawn, yes! I mean, it's the after party palette, guys. So we's planning to party until dawn, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna use that in my crease as a transition. Okay, cool. And then I'm gonna go in with this dark brown, and I think it's called Up All Night. I'm gonna use Up All Night, which is this dark brown over here. Please don't mind my mirror, guys, it's so dirty. But I'm gonna use that dark brown, and I'm just going to sort of define the crease. I'm just gonna add it onto that outer V, and I'm just gonna drag it into the eye. So just build up on that outer V, and then come back in, just like this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hop over to this Makeup Revolution, the unicorn palette, and I'm just thinking of using this light. Oh, I got a different idea. How about we go all the way? How about we cut a crease? All right, so I'm gonna go back in with the Makeup Revolution concealer. I'm just gonna try and cut a crease. So while I wait for that concealer to dry, I'm going to add back Up All Night and Until Dawn. I'm just gonna add it back to this one, back to the crease. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring back Up All Night into back into this outer corner, just to ensure that when I put the other shades in, you know, everything blends seamlessly and nicely. I'm just gonna add it back. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this flat, like, I don't know what these things are called, but these eyeshadow applicators, right? And I'm going to dip into this purple over here. This purple here, it's called Walk Me Home. Walk Me Home, and as you can see, like, I love her. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spritz a bit of my Makeup Revolution spray onto the brush. I'm just gonna apply that onto the center of my eyes. I love how, I really must say, I love how foily these eyeshadow shades are, especially the shimmer ones. Like, it just feels like foil. Like, the pigment is amazing and it just looks like foil on your eyes. Like, I just love it. Cool. So I'm just gonna add Up All Night into that corner just to make sure everything blends well together. But I must say, I love this eye. Then on the other side of this thing, this side I have, let me see. Okay, now I can use this side. So on the other side of this applicator, I'm gonna dip. I'm gonna spray some finishing spray again, just to dampen it a bit. Then I'm gonna dip into, these ones don't have names, I'm gonna dip into this light purple. Is this from this? Yes, I got this with this. So I'm gonna use this, that light pink, this pink over here. And I'm gonna use that, pack that onto the inner corner of my eyelid. So let's just see how that turns out. And I sort of like that transition. I won't lie, I ain't mad at that. I'm not mad at that. I love this eye look. Just gonna pack it a bit more. Okay, so let me just clean my face up and I'll be back. And then just before we move on, I don't want to forget. So I'm gonna use this gold. And the gold here is called Intimate. So I'm gonna use Intimate, my favorite gold in the whole wide world. This gold over there, I'm gonna pop it in my inner corner. My inner corner, just pop it in there. Just for that inner corner glow, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not sure if Makeup Revolution has a foundation, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start off right by just applying this concealer all over my face. I'm not gonna use it as a foundation. Relax, I don't trust it that much. But I'm just gonna use it as a layer under my foundation, just for some coverage. And already, guys, I don't know what the thing is with face products. It's Makeup Revolution. It smells like paint, like a paint job. Man, Makeup Revolution, don't do that. It smells like some paint. Like it's a very strong smell, just like this, just like the fixing spray. It's a bit of an overwhelming like scent, like hard work, like hardware, like paint. Like it's a bit rough, and I'm not sure how, you know. I don't know, it's just a bit too much. Yeah. But to be honest, this could pass as foundation. Let's see. Well, I honestly have an appointment, and so I'm taking major risks, but I'm gonna try use this as a foundation for the day and just hope that the coverage doesn't, you know, bail out on me. But I'm just gonna add an extra layer because I feel like that covered me up quite well, you know. Oof, wow. Makeup Revolution. It covered me up quite well. So let's try use this concealer as foundation shade and as a foundation, and just hope, you know, all turns out well. I'm really not mad at that hair, guys. I really don't mind that. I like that coverage. And I mean, it's covered everything quite nicely. So I'm going to try it out as a foundation. I don't know when I'm going to tell you guys how it works, but yeah. Then I'm going to use my Maybelline concealer in the shade Fit Me Concealer in the shade 40. Y'all have seen this before. It's nothing new for you. I don't even know why I'm showing it to you. So there she is, and I'm just going to use that to highlight my face. Trusted by far, you know. I'm not sure about you guys, but I love how this is turning out. So I'm just gonna fix up my brows. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set the places where I applied the concealer with this yellow powder over here. So I'm just gonna mix it up, make it a bit powdery, just swirl my brush in there just so that it gets a bit powdery, and then I'm just gonna pat it into those areas and just try and set with that. So I'm taking a lot of risks for someone who's going out. Wow, Miguel. This is just like risk city. I'm hoping there won't be any flashback or anything. But guys, Makeup Revolution does have a setting powder, and apparently that setting powder is bomb, but I don't know why I didn't think to pick it up. Then I'm going to take the darkest shade in this palette, which is this dark brown over here, and I'm going to contour my face. So I'm going to start off with contouring my nose, and we just pray that all works out. So that brown is super pigmented, like I'm super contoured. I'm gonna have to blend that contour out because it's doing too much basically. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a fluffy brush with my Fit Me powder. I'm gonna use a fluffy brush with my Fit Me powder in Cappuccino. It's my skin shade powder, and I'm just gonna use that just to blend everything nicely together, just to brush off any excess powder from the highlight. My face, I'm going to try and use this highlight from this palette, okay? So it's fallen apart, but I'm gonna try and, you know, salvage what I can. So it's not really a chocolate girl friendly highlight, especially because for us golds and, you know, champagnes usually look nice, but this is more of like a, I'm not sure, it feels a bit white, but I mean, it's doing the things, it's highlighting where it should. So I guess that's what we's going to do. I'm just gonna add highlights to the rest of my, I'm actually starting to run late now. I was running late since this video started, but okay. And I'm just gonna add some to my forehead, a bit on, and then for my favorite part, I'm gonna do lipstick. Because that's when we see if this look really was worth it or not. But I really love this eyeshadow. I love what I did there. So I'm gonna be using the Revolution Makeup Revolution London liquid lipstick, and this is in the shade Royal. I think it's really pretty, and so it does come with a pencil, but I can't find the pencil right now, so I'm gonna wing it. Thank you, Sophie, for this as well. So I'm just going to see. Yes, it's gonna come together. I guess you could call that a full face using Makeup Revolution and just winging it and trying my best. So I'm gonna set my face with the Makeup Revolution spray, and so yeah. Just to get away the powdered feel and all that stuff, but I really do like how this look turned out. I'm not mad at this, especially using foundation, I mean concealer as a foundation. I did that. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take this head wrap off, I'm gonna throw on my lashes and put on my wig, and yeah, we'll talk. Okay guys, so I went off camera, put on my wig, oof, I'm running late. Put on my wig, put on some lashes, and this is the final look. So I really love these Makeup Revolution products. I'm so happy I got to try them out for you guys, all except the smell of the concealer and the fixing spray. Y'all could have done better. And yeah, I love the color, this purple. Thank you so much again, Sophie, for putting a sister on, okay? But I really do love the way this look came out, and so you can get all these products from Clicks. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm just gonna wrap it up those are my final thoughts. I don't think there's anything else, like there's nothing bad I can say about Makeup Revolution. It's actually a very good drugstore brand, quality, at a great price. I do think on a price point they're not too bad. They are on NYX and LA Girl level. That's what I think. I think they're coming through, well, NYX level, NYX level. So yeah guys, I hope you guys try out these products and let me know what you think if you do try them out. Yeah, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one.